Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Tuk's Craft Table. First of all, I would like to thank you, Wendy from Wendy Journal Adventure. She did so amazing shout out for me, and I was like so surprised and happy when she contacted me that she wanted to mention me in her video, and I was just like so thrilled. And thank you everyone for coming over and join my channel, and then I'm really happy that your comments saying that you enjoy my content, and I will try to do my best to share my ideas and my take on other people's ideas. And it's such a great community. There's so many great creation happen every hours, it's so inspiring. And today I want to do some things that I don't know, I seen Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah channel. I love her channel. She's using the book page image from book page, and then in some of the Facebook group there's some questions saying that what do you do with an odd picture in the book that you bought, and then you don't know what to do. If you go sideways, you go like you lost the focal point or lost some interest from the picture. So I personally, I collect postcard, but and so I inspired from that. So I made myself a template from a packaging container called, if you sorry for not being prepared, you might see them better. So I cut down. This is the regular postcard size that I cut out. I made sure I used the postcard that my friend sent to me, and then I used it as a template like that, right? And then so I cut it out, and then this one I did it based on the old design shop, and she has the digital set on in her shop, and so I bought these from her, and then I printed out, so I used that as a template. So when we can pick out the favorite book page or picture, and then we kind of trace it with these. I use the clear because we can see it better what we are cutting out, so that way it's easier. You will see when we do it. So this is something I did, and this one I kind of use the stamp to stamp and then sew around it, and that the botanical page. But today we're gonna use the backing from the old design shop, and this one I got it from Victorian Design postcard. They have digital postcard, but so I print out a few so we can use it as a backing. Okay, let's pick out some picture from here. I already see like this picture, right? All we do, we want it's fit into the big template. What you can use your hand, but it's really slippery, so I rather to have something heavy to put on top of first, and then we can trace. And there we got that one. Just Like even this one in this picture, I mean, that is like can be a really nice postcard. So you can use a small one, you can move around, and you can choose where you want it to be. I mean, you want it like a balance there. You can have that. That's just a good sample for that book. And this is the brochure. This one, I bought a book and it came inside a book, so it's just so beautiful. I could make a journaling card or tag with that, but when you think about it, it will be really beautiful postcard, right? So that would be a good. Let's do one of these. So we're gonna do a few together, like I said use something, not your hand, because your hand is like really slippery. There. Even these might be good to tape wouldn't work because we need to trace all around. There we go. And then we can cut out one of that. Also, these, I have these bird watching books, and it is glossy, and it has like the size, even these, isn't that cute? It would be like super cute to be a postcard just like that, you know. And then you can add your own word to cover this writing here. Like, let's see, we can grab one of these. Isn't that cute? And I mean, I'm not gonna mark it all, but it could be a nice project. Just pick out some nice photograph that I don't know how. I mean, would be a nice page, but it has to be on the horizontal, which is awkward. But like that, right? I mean, that's a small size, so it will fit the big size nicely. See how that would be so nice. And so is this one, right? So you oh, look at that. This one, isn't that beautiful? I like the small one. Okay, let's grab this one too. We can do this one together. I would recommend to use a thicker clear plastic, because it's easier to trace, so it doesn't bend when we trace against. So I'll mark this so I don't lose the page. That one. And also this book, I bought it for a few photographs in here that I like really like. And then I don't know what else that we can use, like even this one. I mean, it's really nice. It's supposed to be like a big grand piano, I think, but I used something on the other side, so it looked like a waste paper, isn't it? So that one, I mean, even just the keyboard itself, it looks like super nice. Okay, let's see how this one will turn out. Make sure you don't lose the, make sure you check on the other side. You don't have anything that you want to keep, otherwise you will waste the image. And there's another one, and here's the paper that I've been saving for the backing because it was bad printing or test print, that the other side still good, so that's what I've been saving for the backing. That's for the plain backing. Like even this book, like the image, like this is beautiful image. You could put it down and like that, right? It's beautiful. Oh, there's more of the press print paper that I keep for the backing, and this is from Mother Stewart magazine. Look at how beautiful. I already traced out these. Isn't that beautiful? Like, okay, we'll do that one. And this one, when you look at it, what will you do with this? This is so beautiful, but then she's here. I don't want her to be in here in my book. I mean, I love her, but she doesn't need to be in my book. So I used the big one, I think. Yeah, no, I used the small one. I already traced it out already. And I love this the garden shed, so I want it to be in the picture. So let me trace it, this one. That would be a beautiful. And then this one, I love this rose. I mean, it could be cover for journal and stuff, but I think it would look really nice to be postcard. And this one I already traced out for this one. And then on this side, I love poppy field, so I also trace out, but I don't see that. It's not shown that well, so let's trace again. Make sure it's straight. Yeah, I got this from packaging. See how thick and stiff it is? So you want it to be really thick and stiff, and I use it as a template so you can keep it. And I got this book from a thrift store. Lots of dog's hair. And it's the dog stamp. Look at this. It's the Canadian stamp. Like that. It's beautiful. It's painting. So what it is, I think it's the competition, not competition, like you submit your painting, and then if you get selected, and it will be printed on a stamp. And this collection, it has beautiful painting. Like, I don't even want to cut them, but what will you do with these, right? I mean, that is just amazing. This will be one of the postcard. I want to do this one. This is so beautiful. Look at that. My puppy is going crazy. Probably seeing some other dog walk by, because our backyard is a trail. It's back into a trail, so we have a lot of people walk by each day. Look at that. That would be beautiful. And look at that painting. And then that's the that is even for US stamp using that. Why would it say Canada duck? See that? Beautiful, beautiful image. Yeah, I love this book, and I showed it to my husband and he's like, yes. It's the duck. I said, no, it's the painting. Beautiful. That is just, it just warmed my heart. Hello, I'm back. I'm back with all the cut up images, and I have so I pair them with the backing that I want to do. So what we need to do, we can go through the image together. That's one. Isn't that beautiful? This is the poppy that we cut out. It will not be exactly the same as the backing. Once we like glue on, we can trim it down. And look at these. It will be amazing postcard. And so is this. That's nice. And here's the rose. And that's the shed. Once it cut out, it's quite nice. And here's the other one. That's from Martha Stewart. And that's the bird book. Beautiful. And this is the organ or piano, grand piano. And this is from the Rome book. And this one is from the brochure. So you can start to glue together. I like using Yoo-hoo glue so it doesn't warp the paper, especially this one is really thin. I look at it, it's from 1980 brochure from some of the exhibition. To make sure. Yeah. We'll trim that after. Let's do this one. Ready for the trim. So the weather here is getting cold. Feel like falls now. Ooh, I need to update on my exam yesterday. I went for to meet up with my gynecologist, and he told me that not to worry about it so much, and he's like, it's nothing. So I will believe him. That is a good news. So I need to call him in 4 weeks to see what we need to do, but he doesn't think that I will need a big operation. It will be just a small what you call using the camera, like to go in and just take out the infected area, because he said it's like so small that he wouldn't like think that it would be curable. It's just like a small, like just take that spot off, and then you know that I won't be, but still need to like monitor so it's nothing happen, so it doesn't come back. So really good news. And then dear Wendy, She's such an amazing woman. Shout out for me. And I sat on the couch and smile like most morning because I'm so inside of me, you know, when you felt, you know, lonely sometime, and then you are not, because you have so many people who care for you. You may not see them, but you feel it, right? I don't know, I believe in like true friendship. It can send to each other by no distance. We learn English. I love English when I was like a young kid in school, and my friend think I'm like crazy. What will I do with English? You know, I can't make a living. I don't have career with English, and I just don't care what people say. I just learn. Sometimes I learn on my own, and I'm lucky that one of my sister, I'm the youngest child in my family. So one of my sisters, she's also crazy about English language as well. So I think she's fluent. She has like the most influence in my liking English. And when she's older, she went to university and she got a scholarship, short term, to go to Australia for 3 months, I think, to train to be a teacher. And she is a teacher now, teaching in my hometown. One day she'll come to visit. Last video I said my milestone for subscriber is 500. I'm blaming Wendy. I reached 500 so quick. I haven't prepared for a prize yet, but I do plan to do a video on 500 milestone. I was thinking of you know, do a get to know me video like Gina did yesterday. I love her video yesterday, but I don't think I can show you my craft table because it's like what a mess. We also like in the thinking of downsizing of the house, because just two of us living in this house is like so many spaces that we don't use, so everything is not a good stage to show. But I will have a video up, and then you can send me a Q&A question kind of thing, and then I can do a video. But first I have to think about what to give to give away. So I think I'm gonna do just one to show, whoops, in here, and then the rest I will do outside, and then I will pause the video, and I'll show you when it's all done. I'm back. I'm done all the gluing, cutting, trimming out, and then also I went to the sewing machine and sewed all around. That's really nice, this one. That's why I said put a lot of glue down for especially for the thin magazine paper, because it's like you can see it bubble up here even though I put a lot on. But so you can do more decoration on it, maybe some gesso and add some butterfly or something like that. And this is my favorite. That is beautiful. And this one turned out nice. This is from the magazine, and that shed. So, and the poppy garden, beautiful. And the duck, I love this one. The old building, that's really nice. This is, I think it's in Montreal, I think. I have Canadian architecture history or something book that I found at thrift store, and I love the black and white photograph. And that's the bird that we got from the bird book. And this is Rome. Here's the other project today, and I hope you will give it a try and hope you enjoy me sharing this. And thanks Tina from the Shabby Dabby Duda for inspire using the old book page idea. So again, thank you Wendy for a shout out for me, and thanks everyone for coming and join me at this channel. And let's get the glue and scissor and paper, not pepper, magazine images, and go crazy. Have fun everyone, and have a great day. Have a great weekend as well. Bye.